My focus on soil health is actually, it's a holistic approach to farming. I used to just look at the plant itself. What does a plant need to grow? And today I look at many different things. I look at myself, my family, my employees, and my number one focus today, besides employees, is my soil. If I give to my soil will give back to me. My favorite saying I tell people all the time is stop treating your soil like dirt, because it's a living thing.
As one of the most agricultural states in the nation, and definitely one of the most agricultural production states in the whole world, the soil health is so important for the survival and the sustainability of agriculture in the nation. Having a soil that retains the water, that produces those microorganisms, that utilizes all the nutrients available for production of a healthy crop, is critical for the sustainability and for the importance of our agriculture for the next 20, 30, even 50 years and beyond.
We want to bring soil health to the conversation that takes place between the landowners, the people who own the master leases, and then the growers that are rotating fields on and off those lands. They all have to be sitting at the table together and having this conversation on soil health, because improved soil health benefits everyone at the table. It increases the property values for the long-term leaseholders. It allows them to set up rotations that they can rely upon. For the short-term lease owners, the people that are rotating just by crop or by season, it gives them some assurances that they will be able to produce a high-quality crop. The risk of plant diseases and other pests, weed pests, will go down, and significantly reduces their pesticide use. So everyone gains by improving soil health, but you have to bring it to the front of the conversation with all parties sitting at the table. And that's what we're trying to do here.
Well, soil is very important for us farmers, especially for me. I mean, I live out of the soil. And then my kids are already in farming. So I want to make sure that instead of deteriorating the soil, we can build it up. My father, my grandfather, we've been in farming. So we like to keep the farming as best as we can. Water is very important, and the key to a success is having a good soil, and then after that, having a good managing on irrigation. And by having more humus also, which is organic matter, you definitely use less water. So that's another factor why I'm so anxious to start doing experiments with cover crops and learning more about how we can actually go forward, and really making it better.
What we're trying to do, and what we've had the great privilege or advantage of knowing here in California, is that there are many, many other very successful partnerships that exist around the country and indeed the world here. So what we're trying to do here in California is take the success, take the mechanisms, the logistics of how people have come together in similar ways in other states, and model that and try to develop that here in California. So what we envision now is some really ambitious goals here for creating a set of statewide regional hubs of innovation with respect to demonstration evaluations that will be on farm, that will start generating and exchanging information about the impacts of these kinds and the benefits, frankly, and some of the challenges of these kinds of systems as well here.
It's going to take time, okay? And the way we're doing it is we're working with a few growers who are willing to buy into that approach and pursue it through to its outcome, but who are also some of the leaders in the community, so that other growers look to them as the innovators, and when they see it working for those growers, then they'll be much more comfortable giving that approach a try. So it's carefully choosing the right growers that understand it's a process, it's a learning process. Sometimes you have to spend money to learn, but they see the vision and they understand the value of improved soil health in the long-term sustainability ability of their industry.
Mother Nature is always going to rule. She's going to throw us curveballs, but if we've taken care of our soil literally will take care of us, and it will ensure that we can farm and ranch and produce food for people here and around the world for decades and generations to come.
I think there's satisfaction in feeling like I'm kind of tying loose ends together. I feel like I feel like I can sit down and talk to anyone about the farm and be 100% comfortable about what we're doing. Our farm, I'm comfortable in saying, gets better every year, and the people working for me gets better every year. They're making more money. They're doing better. I feel the environment is better. I think the soil's getting better, or the surrounding environment. And also, importantly, my pocketbook is getting better. You know, and so if you can package all of it where everyone's benefiting from your farm system, then, you know, that's probably the most rewarding part of what I'm doing.